I received a member question last week, and I just wanted to take a few minutes to answer that question, which was, why do I not feel attracted to men my age after divorce? And this isn't unique to women. I hear this from both men and women all the time. And so I want to give you 5 reasons why this may be happening. So the first reason is that you might not be over your ex yet. And this is quite a common one. A lot of people will tell me that I'm completely over, the divorce is finalized, everything's been sorted out. I'm over my ex, I'm ready to date. And then when we start working together and I take them through my emotional baggage questionnaire and we start digging a little bit, we find out that there's actually still a lot of strong emotion there. This can be either negative emotions, resentment, and hate towards the ex, but it can also be feelings of loss of having had found the one and lost them and really pining for that relationship back. So that's a really important one. If you're finding it's difficult to be attracted to new partners at this stage of life, you might want to go back and look at really where you are in terms of your emotional separation from your ex. The second point that's very common is having a belief that chemistry is the right indicator to look for to know if somebody's the right partner for you. So we're taught, and a lot through Hollywood and also when we're very young, that you need to have that initial spark, that's really the sign to show this is the right person for me. Unfortunately, that's not true. Science has shown that when we look at long-term healthy relationships, it's actually the compatibility that's fundamental to the success of that relationship. So you need to have shared values, a shared vision, and basically similarities in terms of how you view the world and life. Followed by compatibility comes connection. So you need to be able to connect with that person on a deeper level. And that's that feeling when you meet somebody where you think, oh, I've known them forever. We just seem to understand each other when we talk. And finally, chemistry is the last one in the order. So once you've got a compatibility with somebody and you've found that there's a strong connection, then chemistry will build. And for women, this tends to take longer than it does for men. So we tend to think men are slower to fall in love. They actually get through those 3 stages much faster than women do. So for women, if you're not feeling the chemistry, it's worthwhile to take it slowly and invest time in that relationship, because studies show that women can change their opinion of a man's attractiveness over time. The third point that might be stopping you from feeling attracted is you're looking for somebody who's exactly the opposite of your ex. And the reason we do this is when we've gotten hurt, we then believe, we don't want to repeat that again. So we go to the other extreme and say, I'm looking for somebody completely the opposite. The problem is when we know compatibility is actually the first one before we get to chemistry, if you're dating much younger men or women and they have, a completely different phase of life, you will find that there's no alignment and compatibility with who you are, and therefore the attraction will simply not come. Then a lot of people after divorce will look to date somebody simply for the fact that they want excitement and validation. And again, here dating somebody significantly younger can help you rebuild your self-confidence. You feel like, you've still got it, that you get that validation from somebody who sees you as an attractive potential partner. And so if you find yourself being attracted to significantly younger people, ask yourself if the need for validation and excitement is perhaps driving that and taking you away from a partner who could be more suitable, more compatible with you over time. And finally, the last one is you simply haven't upgraded your type. So when we're in our teens and 20s, we have a certain type of person that we're attracted to. We meet them, we marry them, and we spend, a number of years or decades with that person. And then after divorce, what a lot of people do is they go back to trying to find a repeat of that person. So that same type they had in their 20s, they start looking for in their 30s, 40s, and 50s. And that often doesn't work. So you need to upgrade your type after divorce. And the way to do that is to get back in touch with yourself. So to really go through understanding what you value now as a person, what's important to you in life, and the types of things that interest you, because you want to find somebody that you can share that with. Once you get very clear, you'll know much easier what good looks like for you and when you found that person. So if you're looking for that same type of person you were dating when you were much younger, then it's probably time to upgrade that and look for somebody who will be a much better match for you at this stage of life. So if you have any questions about this, you want to talk to me, maybe get some help in clarifying what could be holding you back from being attracted to potentially great partners for you, then don't hesitate to reach out to me.